Rectuma, where do you go? Rectuma, how did you grow? Did you spring from the earth? Were you this big from birth? Had you always been hurt? We must know. Listen closely, hear a word. You may feel that this sounds absurd, but we promise to you that our story is true. If you doubt us, fuck you, it occurred.
Rectuma is the motion picture about a giant ass. Can I say giant?
Is it serious?
When Waldo Williams is infected by a Mexican butt-humping bullfrog...
Whoa, come on.
his butt expands 20 feet at nightfall. Like a werewolf, except it's his butt. And goes on a killing spree. Now Waldo must prove that it's his werebutt and not him doing the killing in the film Rectuma.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I just sit and I write and I let it happen, and where it goes, I just flow. I flow with it.
Here's what I thought. I thought, I've got to be this movie. I have got to be in this movie because it was so funny. I was sitting there laughing out loud.
And then kind of slowly look over at the camera. And we cut. Okay, good. That takes care of this. Let's get set up for the car. Bill.
During the filming of this movie, my ass was never poked or prodded or...
That's it for you tonight.
Any of the above.
This giant buttock seems to be sucking people up whole and then pooping them back out, dead.
You know I'm single now, right?
Would you get away from me?
And how's it feel to be back in a Pirromount production after all these years?
Like I never left.
I know.
You're such a natural to work with, you know.
Oh,
It's
sure.
that writing.
Is that what it is?
Directing.
Oh, damn.
So specific.
Yeah.
What you want, I know
Okay.
just what to give you.
That's the biggest damn ass I've ever seen. Mom, I did not do this film, okay? They forced me into it.
Thanks for joining.
They made me do it.
Dude, can we take the mustache off Whoopi Goldberg now?
Now, most of you might be wondering what you're looking at here. This is not,
These are promo shots.
this is, we're getting ready to shoot the big Osama bin Laden terrorist scene. Yes, take some of those with you.
I will, thank you.
You can take a whole bag full if you want.
Yes, I need lemons, actually.
We pay our actors in lemons.
When I read the script, I thought, well, this is so unusual. I mean, it's a comedy, it's a broad comedy. It reminds me of Godzilla, and of course, I love Godzilla movies. So I was very excited about the possibility of being in a comedy like Godzilla, only involved a giant ass.
My look is finally in. It took 30 years, but now I'm popular because of terrorism.
I had to have a bastard view some terrorism before I could do it. Oh, stop it. Okay, take that off before somebody comes by and arrests us, man. Jesus H. Christ. I'd rather be out here shooting a porno than to get caught like this. I might as well be out here with a book of matches.
The thing I enjoyed most, of course, was getting into the character, the ability to be somebody different and to be a satirical character of somebody that in life right now is creating havoc. But to do a comedic turn on Osama bin Laden, who was Osama cum Laden, was fun.
You can pray in the afterlife. No time in the afterlife. We'll be too busy poking 17 virgins and their mothers. We pray now.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that's cool right there now. All right, about a little bit more to your left. Right there, I think is fine.
Haram. Zaidani, and Baharam. Okra, Ta'ili Tizi.
Praise Allah and praise our anuses.
Mamul Kak. Allah, damn it.
And you cut. Good. Can't wait to come in for a closer shot. Praising Allah. That's great. Okay, now let's reach behind you. Let's get ready to reach behind you. And let me know, has everybody got their bomb in place?
We have the S-bomb.
Okay, here we go, and ready, action. Pull it out right now, yeah.
Dani Slasha. In Latizi. Haram, Damatil Zaili, Zaidani Tizi.
And of course, doing the blue screen was fun too, because that was one of the first times I'd ever done blue screen, and it was fun doing that, and then seeing how Mark put all of it together with the computer in the background to make it look so real was amazing. So I enjoyed that too.
This is the big climactic ending scene, and you'll notice we've got real chocolate here, which we're going to use to simulate poo. We thought about using real poo, but nobody had to go. So,
okay.
Well, you can use both.
Use both.
This will be extra.
Hershey's.
Very delicious.
Well, yummy. I'm about to get chocolated.
Now this stuff here.
This is
the real-
poolicious.
Try some of these before.
Yeah, so I was saying you might as well get some money out of it.
Might as well see if it's any good.
Gee, I hope there are no flies around.
Okay, so it starts out, you're looking around. No, not, yeah, be a little bit more confused, like, where am I? Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Oh. Okay, yeah, you can move your head when you're looking around, I'm sorry. It's like, okay, look up, look down, look around. And then all of a sudden... At all? Yeah, I actually need to move more towards the cinder block. You can get rid of, no, the other cinder block. You can get rid of that cinder block. What I would do is, since we've got the material, why don't you open the whole thing up? Give me all the blue I need here.
You pass through the chute. You are fragile and cute, but you will be a brute as you fly.
Oh, this is a lot of choreography. Yeah,
I know. That's okay. The word is fine. The orgasmic thing is fine. I didn't get what the ear is, but you do good orgasm. I bet you fake it a lot, don't you? Okay. So yeah.
Oh, women's secrets.
What's that?
Women's secrets.
They always fake it with me. I don't know.
I love all of Mark's work anyway, because we have the same twisted sense of humor. But Rectuma to me was just, I think it was the top of all the movies I've read. It was so funny. It was so funny. And I would call him up and I'd crack up. I'd go, oh my God, what you wrote right here. And I'd read it back to him. And it was so much fun.
Hey, Kenny. Who killed Kenny? You're all wrapped up with your little hood thing.
I get it.
We are rolling. And action. Jim, I'm seeing the light.
You're really good with that, John. What do you think?
He's good with his hose.
Whoa!
That gives me the backlight I need.
Danny said John's good with his hose.
There you go. Danny knows best.
I got involved in Rectuma because I've been in a couple of other projects that Marcus worked on, and he knows that I'm reliable, I'm going to be there. There's always flakiness when you're dealing with an actor that isn't getting paid. You know, they don't want to show up, or they want to do things in a different sequence than you want to do, and he knows that I can work well with him, and I understand what he's looking for. It's just, his movies are fun. They're fun to work for, and they're fun to work in.
Oops. Sorry. You okay?
I'm fine.
Good. I'd just die if anything happened to you.
like working on Mark's projects. I think the thing I enjoyed the least would be when it's over. Because then I'm not doing anything, and I just get such a thrill when I'm part of one of his projects.
Jesus, your ass got bigger and hairier.
Don't start this shit here.
What'd I do?
Agent Starling.
What?
That's what. You're not Agent Starling. There is no Agent Starling. You're Detective Sapola. Now screw your head on right.
Sorry, just slipped out.
I got involved in the project from Mark coming to see a sketch comedy show that I was in. That actually, he was there to see Dani Leon, who was in the sketch show with me. And I heard through Dani that he had a part for me in a movie. And then as soon as I read the script, I wanted to be involved in it.
If you think you can shock me by showing me your ass again, Dr. Rector, you're mistaken.
Very good, Diane. You have passed my little test. Now I may consider helping you.
Well, there's a serial animal abuser out there who's been leaving a trail of half-eaten hamster carcasses. I need to catch him.
I don't necessarily think that I do the greatest Jodie Foster impression, but my friends have told me that they think it's quite good. So maybe it was all right.
Why won't you talk to me? You're only hurting yourself. I've been sitting here for 2 hours trying to reach you, and all you do is stare. Well, let me tell you here and now that I can sit here for another 2 hours or for the next 2 weeks until you come clean.
That's a one-way mirror. He can't see you.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things that I thought were so funny. I really like the doctor scene where you've got Bill in the front, a close above his face, and you know that the doctor is working on his rear. And Bill's face is priceless. His emotions are priceless. It was so funny to watch that, and it just really makes you just clench.
The human anus can accommodate a lot. I mean, there's this elastic band around the hole that can stretch like a balloon. Look how wide this sucker can open.
Jesus Christ, Doctor, would you just finish?
So, was everything all right in there?
I can't be certain, but your prostate's feeling just a little large.
I thought to myself, how can this possibly be put on film with the type of budget that I know that Mark works with? I've been working with Mark on and off for a few years, and I know that the amount of money that is used in these films is at the very minimum. And I thought to myself, you know, how's he going to do this as far as making the butt, and how is he going to make it fly, and this and this and this, and knowing that Mark is a little on the ingenious side, I figured he'd make it work. So I was really curious as to how he was going to make it all work, and amazingly so, he made it all work. I've worked with Mark, and I've known Mark for almost 30 years, and we've done a few projects together. And I just like being involved with it. It's always a lot of fun. It amazes me to see what he can do with absolutely no budget whatsoever.
We're going to shoot a scene here tomorrow night, and it's going to be raining. It's supposed to be raining for the scene. So I've actually rigged up some rain. We've got a sprinkler here, and there's one over here on the top of the roof. And the thing is that when you turn on the water, we'll have our own cool rainstorm. I guess it's realistic enough, but we'll see when we see it in the actual movie. Okay, so here's what's happening now. We are getting set up for our big rainstorm scene. We've got Bruce Heinsius back here, one of the early pioneers of the early Pirromount days. See, his expertise and equipment has slightly gotten more advanced than the days of Queer Wolf. We're not just going for an exposure and hope that we got, that. Now we're going for class and quality and rainstorm and all that kind of stuff. So we pass the caring on to you. That area is going to be wet, so we could probably use that sprinkler there and then just kind of get that window wet. Right. I'll shoot through this window here, okay?
Okay.
And then when we do the opposite side, it'll be the same thing. Then this side will be wet. And we can actually have somebody just hold the sprinkler on the other side of it.
Okay, so now we just have to see if the lighting how much tweaking do we have to do.
Okay.
You want water?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, this is 10-8, take 2. Okay. Water, please.
There she blows, Captain.
Okay, remember, keep it on the window. Make it come down naturally.
Oh, yeah, Zach natural.
Okay, stand by.
What'll I do?
And action.
Easy, huh? You think this is some TV pickup? You think I meet people in the night and, well, I don't like my time wasted. You want my help? Or you want to waste my time? I don't like my time wasted.
Are you Dr. Juan Samsaki?
No, I'm Jennifer Lopez. Does my ass look as big in person as it does on screen?
Probably. Okay, that's good. That's it. And this is our 9th day of production on this film. And we are waiting for somebody to let us into this porno warehouse because this is the location that we're using for the movie, for a couple of scenes. Actually, for about 3 or 4 scenes. So, the guy that's supposed to let us in is not here. The associate producer, Rainey, is not here. But we do have butt cakes right out of the trash.
Freeze, come.
And it smells so great, too. It smells like that nice maggoty smell. This was not the 9th day of filming. This was the day that never was. So we actually are down today. Couldn't get into the location, so we're going to wrap it up for the day. We've been here for about 2 hours, and we all bonded. We're on like a big movie set here, and why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
This is a pilot that may or may not air in October.
He called me up and said, hey, you know, there's a bunch of people that are rioting. Maybe we could like take some of these shots and put them in Rectuma. Second unit director here, Mr. Glenn Campbell, is telling us how to steal the right shots for Rectuma, and of course, under the witness
Get all the shots that we needed. We want to get the cops blocking everything, and after this is all said and done, you need to get another shot of this empty street without the people. Don't worry about the people. That's good. Keep it so that the cop car is at the bottom of the frame and you don't see anything else.
An individual who is willing to give up his life.
We don't have any here.
Damn! Without a suicide warrior, my plan is flawed.
My character speaks out of sync, so it doesn't matter if I speak the right line or not. It's going to be dubbed over anyway, so I don't have to, memorize the script.
When I go to all the time and trouble to formulate a strategic attack, I need all the elements at my disposal for it to execute properly. How do you expect me to follow through when you cannot supply me with the necessary ingredients?
The people who saw the movie came up to me and told me that, it was very funny. The character is very funny. It's just, it's very cocky.
Is something the matter?
Huh? No. I mean, not really.
What is it? Tell me. Do I have spinach in my teeth?
No.
Gave the bread to his disciples and said, "Take this, all of you, and eat, for this is my body."
Oh, I play a priest. He's a little strange, but I went with it. And then things seemed to change as I got to the location. I think there was a sudden rewrite, and then I started saying even worse things than I anticipated. But I went along with it, and then fortunately it all worked out fine. And some of the nastier things got edited out.
When supper was ended, he took the cup. Again, he gave you thanks and praise. Gave the cup to his disciples and said, "Take this, all of you, and drink, for this is the cup of my blood."
He actually shot in a Lutheran church, And I kept wondering, did these people read the script? I mean, they said it was okay, I guess. And we shot in an actual church, and actually, as I recall, I don't think I said the actual nasty lines on the location. That was added after the fact when the camera was off me and the door closed or something.
After he got them all drunk on the wine, he took out a tray of sausages.
I think he got around some of the more questionable material when the Lutheran authorities were in view of the filming.
Do you feel that your rear end is possessed at this very moment?
I don't know.
Is it green right now?
Well, I don't think so. It wasn't this morning. It was just scratched up a little bit.
Why don't you check?
I will, Father, as soon as I get home.
Why don't you check it now?
The film makes fun of itself as well as making fun of all the other things. It's just, it works on so many different levels. That's what I like about it.
I don't think that's necessary. I'll check it as soon as I get home.
I insist.
Pull your pants down, boy.
And a lot of people that came together to work on the movie or had worked on other movies that Mark had done. And it just had a good vibe about it. Everyone was rooting for everyone else. Everybody wanted to climb the ladder at the same time, and it was just a wonderful kind of unique Hollywood experience where usually everybody's in it for themselves, you see.
No, things are good. I went through like 3 months of depression over the end, but now I'd rather, you know,
You call me
have
when you're
my
depressed.
own.
I can cheer you up. I can bring you back to reality. Good. You're a driving voice behind Rectuma. That's something big and important.
I know. I'm in it too.
Who are you?
I'm, what am I?
She's magna cum laude.
Oh, yeah. As the hours pass, you'll find you can't leave this behind. It will run through your mind, so perverse.
Can you stop it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
we
was-
missed hours again because you did
I
this
did.
hours pass as opposed to as the hours pass you'll find. You kind of made hours pass sound rushed.
Okay.
So as the hours pass you'll find.
And so now it's come to this.
Scroton and Rectuma. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one we'll be remembered for.
Yes, you'll never be able to shake it. That's the problem.
I know. No, you know,
This will haunt you.
I'm all for Scroton.
Shall we have her do that one then? So.
Okay, then.
The mutant ball sack. Scroton, we flee from you. Scroton, our newest monster. What on earth are we going to do?
But yeah,
A guy who digs a hole in her.
that's one of those, I call them half notes if that's what you. Yeah, I like that. Is that a minor?
No, it's a major.
That's a major.
Minor
minor.
sounds sad. And
I like sad sound.
I know you.
I like the sad sound.
I'll do a little bit of
Yeah, 'cause it should end with a.
Yeah, so it's a little, yeah, okay.
Cymbals clashing.
Yeah. Right, here we go.
Scroton, the mutant ball sack. Scroton, we flee from you. Scroton, our newest monster. What on earth are we going to do?
Well, slow down a little bit when it gets
Okay.
there.
This man has written some classics, but nothing compared to the classic they're creating here tonight.
You think a sequel's guaranteed? I ran out of breath. Scroton, you're large and globby. And deadlier indeed. Scroton with balls of power. sequel's guaranteed.
We're doing sound now. Sound mixing in the final phase. Any comments? Other than you don't like the way you look?
This is the one that's going to make us infamous.
From your recording studio to God's ear. Today we're doing footsteps. Among other things, today we're doing footsteps. A lot of people don't realize all the intricate work that goes into filmmaking. Quality filmmaking. Years of experience, expertise, and precision just so you can hear the right foot hitting at the right time and the left foot hitting at the left time. As you can see, filmmaking is a very slow and tedious process. We've been doing this final mix for the last few days. We're going to try and finish it up within the next 2 days because the premiere is in 6 days. So we've got our work cut out. We're about a third of the way through the final audio mix of the film, and then we'll premiere it. Now, for the screening of Rectuma, we're going to give away a sort of a, I guess you can call it a grab bag of stuff, where we'll just have some fun little items. And one of the things that I'm working on here right now is Rectuma candy. Then I take my specially made labels, which are these. Okay, these are my specially made labels, and I take our label and we kind of line it up here like that, and then kind of fold it over like that, and fold this side over like that, make it stick, and then we have ourselves a basic Rectuma candy. Another thing I've created for the premiere are Rectuma magnets. So what I basically do is I take these, which are the poster, cut them around here. These are 2. Then I take magnet. I don't know what this is. It's just like a little flat magnet, and it's got a little bit of peel off here. So you peel this off, and then you stick this to that, and your end result is this. It's a Rectuma magnet, which you can put on your refrigerator. You can stick it anywhere. And it comes in very handy. So between this, the candy, and we're also making butt pen holders.
We can do this. And the important thing, this will help make the process a little easier. If you don't do this with the clay, you tend to get streaks, or it doesn't bake as well.
Now this may sound like a dumb question, but if you put your wiener in there, would it hurt?
Oh, absolutely. It would just get squished in there. Very straightforward. And because the pen can't be baked, we will just make the hole.
Well, here we are. We're on the assembly line. We've got David Emmons, who is grinding away right now, making the clay.
That might be the better thing, but you guys are
morons.
No. It's just it's
See, this is a whole line of children's toys.
Oh yes.
The Betty Butt Maker toy. Whammo. That's blammo. So we have John Ahern here, who you've seen throughout the production in one capacity or another. He has been smoke machine operator, boom operator, light operator, What other
Operator.
So how are we doing, guys? Everybody happy? Enjoying this?
Oh, yeah.
We're glad we are part of this production. Every one of us here has been an actor in this film and worked in some capacity behind the scenes.
Our fingerprints are all over this.
That's it. I mean, this is the stuff that Hollywood legends are made of.
All right. Makeup.
Little rouge on. Okay, well, I'll start my timer now.
Yes.
15 minutes. Now we just wait. Why don't we put them in the microwave? Wouldn't that be long? Here they are, being made, being baked. Many, many butts. Many, many butts. We're going off into the night now. It's nighttime and we're still making our clay asses. This kind of looks like ravioli from here. It's like some real demented ravioli.
There we go.
Prison ravioli.
Wet the cloth a little bit. So I can definitely clean off this through when I get tight around these bricks. So it's a lot more time consuming than I thought, though it's working pretty much according to plan. It's just, it gets daunting making all these things.
It is 11:30 at night. Started at 1:30, so a long day of ass making. This is actually how God does it too, you know. He creates human beings. He starts with various body parts. He, you know, fixes them up, gets them all ready to go. And there's an assembly line, and there's the feet and the hands and all the other different parts.
The premiere was probably one of my best Hollywood moments. It absolutely was. The premiere was awesome.
I'm just puckering right up inside.
Yeah, everybody's like scrapping it.
Excellent. Hey, ugly.
Yes, I don't know if I'm the star or my butt's the star.
That is fun.
I made it, Mark. And it's because I love you that I made it, okay? Because you know what a day I can have in crisis. But because of you, I love you. And I'm here for you, for Rectuma.
This is a labor of love here. A lot of care and love went into this fine humanistic piece about humanity saving the world and seeing the good moral fiber here. I'm so glad to be here at the Rectuma screening.
Hey, yeah, you got your butt? Okay.
Take your butt.
Well, what else do you take with you when you go to the bath?
The premiere of Rectuma was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was so jam-packed, completely jam-packed, full of people. Everybody wanted to see it. Everybody was laughing, and it was a great night. It was really a great night, especially for Mark, because he got up on stage after, and he was glowing, and it's nice to know that you put something together, and everybody just claps and cheers and stands up, and you know, you did it.
What was the budget? What was the budget? Hold on. This screening cost more than the budget. That is true. This is the first film I had done that actors didn't quit or didn't reject sexual advances. No, the thing is like, you know, there's so many different types of actors, you know. I mean, there's the type that are method actors that learn their lines and have everything down. There's actors that barely look at the script and kind of wing it as we go. There's actors that'll, you know, go for every little motivation. Why am I doing this and the whole bit. There's actors that can match action brilliantly, and there's actors that can't. There's actors that can hit their marks. There's actors that can't. All of those actors are represented in this film. We won't tell you which because the power of editing is amazing. And some of those, you know who you are. Some of them still are. I do want to point out, though, my good friend Glenn Campbell in the back there. This is going on his resume. We're going to start. Okay, so we'll see you at the end of the film, and then enjoy it. Thank you for coming.
look like I listen to rap too.
The difference between this film and movies that I made 20 years ago is I think I figured out a way to get people that want to be interested. I mean, I used to have to deal with actors that weren't sure and they would come up, show up late or not show up at all or quit. But, we got people interested now, and I think that's what makes this film fun. Everybody had a good time doing it, I'm assuming.
Another fine Pirromount movie. Let's go out and drink something. Smoke something.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
We'll see you in the next film. Another Pirro production.
Hey! I
So what you think of the movie?
It's excellent. A lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Loved it. Loved it. Was it? Loved it. So what did you guys think of the film?
it was great.
Okay. Cool.
There's no place it doesn't go.
I hear you.
Rectuma Documentary. And the funniest film I've ever seen.
Okay.
I'm not sure it is fucking funny.
It was fabulous. Pirromount is best as always.
Pirro entertainment.
All right. Okay.
Fabulous.
And I laughed my ass off. It was a terrific film. I don't think I laughed so hard.
Very fun. I love it.
So gentlemen, what did you guys think of the film?
Great. That was great. Proud to have that ass at home. Acting was hilarious.
It was great to have a full audience respond to everything you wanted them to respond to, and it just made it seem just like as rich and as good as we were hoping it would be.
After seeing this movie, you have a greater appreciation for ass. And many of us were thinking we were starting to check out Ass in the Room because you can't help it with a movie like hey, it's like, hey, that's a nice one right there, guys. Hey.
It was astronomical.
Cinema of the absurd.
You better see
that. It was great. It was on fly.
And you were spectacular.
Thank you, Bugger.
It was a lot of fun. I totally enjoyed the experience.
How was your experience working with Mark?
It was fabulous as always. I love Mark. I love working with Mark.
He's a tyrant. He's awful. He twisted my arm behind. He made me do these things. It's awful. It's my fourth project with Mark, to do things with Mark. And every time you do it, it's like jumping off the edge into the pool and wondering if anybody pissed in it.
How was your experience working with Mark?
I love Mark. I first met Mark on Nudist Colony of the Dead, and he's brilliant and a very good friend and a fantastic director, writer, actor, everything. I feel very privileged to work with Mark.
Ooh.
This is the old Pirromount
The old school.
This is our reunion.
Way back when.
From the real
Lemony spinach in my teeth, that always happens.
It really did.
Yeah,
that's true. That's the old school. Very cool.
Sunset 5 in West Hollywood. Behind me is the theater that we are opening, Rectuma. It'll be playing here for at least a month.
I have a mutant ass.
Oh my god!
Reamer and Rumper gives it 2 thumbs in. Way in.
It will grow larger.
Talking Oprah large or Sally Struthers large.
And Poople Magazine calls it astounding.
What am I supposed to do now?
Exclusive engagement starts this Friday at midnight.
Exorcisms aren't performed on rear ends, my son.
Is it serious? Oh my god! Your molecules are in an unstable state of flux.
Please remain calm.
I'd say we've already crossed over the line of disastrous, wouldn't you?
Exclusive engagement starts this Friday at midnight.
Something bit you in your ass?
Yeah. My butt's been bugging me since Mexico.
What would you be willing to do to save your life?
You got the problem, I got the treatment. It will grow larger.
Talking Oprah large or Sally Struthers large.
Exclusive engagement starts this Friday at midnight.
I have a mutant ass. Oh my god!
The critics agree. Rectuma kicks butt.
Oh, I'd say we've already crossed over the line of disastrous, wouldn't you? It's not something I can control. What am I supposed to do now?
Please remain calm.
Rectuma.
出現した史上最悪最大の敵。今お尻は最強の尻怪獣アスラへと進化する。誰もが羨む桃尻と誰もが推す力。殺人爆風おなら人間丸飲みパンツを履くこと。桃尻モンスターアスラが世界をぶっ壊す。ハリウッドとジャパニーズ怪獣映画の壮大なコラボレーションがここに実現。日本怪獣映画にスペシャルリスペクト。ハリウッド渾身のモンスタームービー尻怪獣アスラ。
おい、そこで一体何してるんだ。
どうしたウォルド。
今キスしてただろ。
何言ってるの。彼の歯に詰まったものを取ってあげてただけよ。
そうか、これで全て納得がいった。君はジョニーと浮気してたんだな。
それは違うわ、ウォルド。正しくは浮気しているよ。
ああ、その通りだ。認めるよウォルド。
やめてよ。ここで浮気がバレたら殺した後に疑われるじゃないのよ。
貴様らのようなやつにはヘドが出るんだよ。イカれた犯罪ばかり犯しやがっていい加減にしろ。そのくせなんだそのくだらない言い訳は。もううんざりだね。いつだって人のせいにばかりしやがって神のお告げだとふざけんな。悪魔がささやいたんだ。犬がやると言ってるんだよ。
指示が勝手にやったことなんです。僕は誰も殺してなんかいないんだ。
黙ってろ。お前なんかな、試験だって当然なんだ。
ハムスターを食べる演出者がいるの。そいつはいつも現場に死骸を残してる。
なぜそんなに必死になるんだね。理由を詳しく聞かせてくれ。ただし嘘はなしだ。もし嘘をついたらこの場でまたパンツを下ろすぞ。
いいわ。私の父は銃
だから君はここへ来た。犯人が許せないんだろ
う。犯人はハムスターの死骸の半分を現場に残していくの。
それが何よりも君を動揺させている。違うかね。
私はハムスターがこの世で一番好きなのよ。だからお願い。
よくってやったのさ。安いボトル酒を飲みながらね。
I would like to see Rectuma become a cult classic that is constantly referenced by the cultural cognoscenti.
Well, our story is all done, and we hope you all had some fun. We are through with our tale, now it's safe to inhale. We must now hit the trail and be gone. There's one more thing to be said. You won't get this song out of your head. It's no use to complain. It will stick in your brain and will drive you insane in your bed. And to make the matter worse, we will sing yet another verse. As the hours pass, you'll find you can't leave this behind. It will run through your mind, so perverse. Ending credits roll along, and we still haven't stopped our song. We know as we persist, you're becoming more pissed, yet we will not desist all night long. We can sing on through the night, though it's not really too polite. There's no reason to fuss, 'cause you cannot stop us, and we will